into the room. Space. So she.
And a lot of people are scared to speak out. You know what I mean? But I feel like people like me and you who were actually there, like, we can think a lot about CarbonNation, but at the end of the day, like, we know what he's not. Like, we know the real him. Like, we know him. Like, what people want to take that away from us, and I think it's crazy.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not negating if something really went down to put him there. I'm not negating it because I don't know. I'm not there. I'm only talking about what I do know. You know, you can only talk about what you do know. Now, like I said, if there's something that he did that we didn't know, justice will happen. But if he is truly innocent, justice will. Everybody wants justice, whether you a troll or whether you are a true follower. We just want the justice. We just want things to work out the way they're supposed to work out. You know, and that's my whole point. That's the reason why I'm speaking up today with him being in jail and with CarbonNation going through what they're going through is because, like, I was there for 2 years. I can't disregard me being there for 2 years, and I'm just not going to say nothing now that he's locked up. But now he said everything that he needed to say. He said everything. I see you, Joe Farrell. I'm not going to lie with you because you want to know why? You don't play fair and you're rude and disrespectful. Yeah, I said it. So I'm not going to lie with you. You know, don't be coming over here now. You know, your Farrell's in the room. I see how you play. You don't play fair. And so, absolutely not. You don't care. I don't have anything to say to you. You know, I talked to Asha. You can talk to her. She'll tell you what we talked about. But you don't play fair at all. And I'm not coming to your live. I'm not coming to your platform to talk to you. Okay? But the whole point was that I wanted to come on and speak what I knew to be true. To stand up. Peace, everybody. Come into the room. Hey, Strawberry. Hey, Miss Shelley. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, so y'all let young Pharaoh know that it is. Well, we'll see. Cause like y'all see, y'all can't hear me, and hopefully the connection is good. So
we can hear you.
If it's supposed to happen, then it'll happen. But let young Pharaoh know that we will have a discussion with him. Because at first, I showed that I did not want to speak to that man. But these are the times that we prepare for when you are faced with adversity. You know, you have to stand up for what you deem to be true. And I have nothing to run away from or hiding. You said, what'd you say?
They say you're doing a podcast.
I respect you for that,
So he's not
I
alive
respect
right
you for
now.
that.
Okay.
Come back somewhere.
That's what's up, Serenity.
Just let him know he can, because people wanted to speak with me instead of me going to his platform. So just let him know that I'm here and that we can have that discussion. Yeah. What'd you say? Yeah. I mean, well, the reason why the energy is being circling back to us is because we're not talking against CarbonNation, and that's the reason why. But like I said, I'm not speaking for something that I don't know. I don't know why he is locked up, and none of you know why he truly is locked up. It's a lot of he said, she said. Only thing I'm talking about is what I do know and the accusations that were said. I know that he's not a pedophile and things to that nature, and that he was abusing children. He wasn't doing that when I was there. And so that's what I was talking about. And I was talking about the trolls, about how let a troll be a troll. Oh, the charges are posted? What are the charges? Who posted the charges? Who posted the charges?
People are so quick. Like, the charges ain't, guys.
Oh, and they're on the news. What are the charges? Young Pharaoh has the charges. Oh, that makes it right. And it must be true that he, because like there really are charges from an actual.
Pee-wee said that to add her in. That he told her the charges.
Okay. Oh yeah, he said apparently translate.
What up, y'all?
Hi, Pee-wee.
Hey, y'all. What's up, Rambo?
Hey, Pete.
Alright, y'all. So, I don't know, man.
Hold on, we can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Okay, I'm on you.
Yeah.
I hopped in his live after we got off, and I wanted to see what they were talking about. And, they were talking about us, saying how, they don't want to talk to us, blah, blah, blah. So I hop on, they let me in, and he was like, I got the charges right here in front of me. And I'm like, okay. And he said something as far as Chief's been convicted for child abuse in Costa Rica. And then he was saying Serenity was there in Costa Rica. She probably knows some shit that she's not saying.
Convicted means they
then also saying how back when he was in the States, he sexually abused his younger cousin.
Convicted means either you get probation, community service,
he was already of age. He was considered an adult, and he abused his cousin who was underage, sexually abused him. We don't fucking know. I mean, all I said was I really can't speak on any of that. I'm only speaking what I do know. So, anyway,
they said that he never said convicted. They said he never said that.
Yeah. He wasn't convicted, but those are be convicted for something.
The accusation.
Okay.
Like he said, you can't be convicted for something within 9 days. That's what he said, and I'm like, obviously. So he hasn't been convicted, no. But those are supposedly the charges that are keeping him there. Okay. Or you know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know the technical legal shit, but I'm just saying that that's what they're saying. It's something that has to do with his past, just his younger fucking cousin sexually, and then they said something about child abuse in Costa Rica. So,
but that makes sense because that's international. Like that, why would they be trying to prosecute him for that unless they got some sort of extradition law that the U.S. is asking for him or something like that? That don't make any sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sorry if I'm not making sense to certain people. I mean, I might be a little slow. Fuck you. I'm just me, okay? Okay, but anyway, I just want to let y'all know that I got off his live, and I pretty much just said what I told you earlier. We're just waiting to see what happens, and we're just standing up for what's right. And we have our own experiences, and all we can do is speak on them, and that's that. So I'm gonna be watching you guys, though. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah, so, there's so much rumors and shit, because I read some articles too, and they were talking about that. But the thing is, with the internet, anybody could write an article, and unfortunately, what sells isn't always what's true.
Yeah.
So things will be exaggerated, people will make claims, and then with social media now, people repost it, and by the end of the day, people would take it as truth. When it was just some meme that somebody made. I've seen plenty of shit I'm like, that's obviously not true, but people run with it because they don't look deeper than the surface, and they don't collect all the information before they make a sound decision or judgment, So, it's good, but that don't make no sense because for something that small, the U.S. government wouldn't try to extradite him or contact even another country to try to press charges on him like that. That doesn't make any sense. A waste of time. Those kind of things are helpful for people who have major crimes and doing shit like that. So even from a legal standpoint, it doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
So that's just crazy. But I know people are gonna run with it because that's probably a higher line.
All of us awesome.
Yeah.
We don't know what the charges are.
Exactly. Yeah, people. I see y'all's comments, and people are like, "Don't trust her," and all this and that, and it's disappointed in me. And because I was keeping
social
quiet.
media is more important to them
You
than
know,
their own kids.
and like I said, I'm not for arguing.
At the little things that they perceive to be negative on people, they try to knock them, to bring a whole movement of something that's trying to better you. Like that's all that represents is a movement to try to make you better. And you might not like how it takes place. It's like you might not like how your personal trainer be pushing you, shit, but you like the results. You know, it might not feel good in the moment. It might look like, damn, that's kind of like too much. Like you pushing too far, making me do too many push-ups. But at the end, it's for a purpose, you know. And that's all it was. It was a training. It was a boot camp for enlightenment, for understanding yourself and knowing the world around you. And you don't understand that because you ain't on that mission. You're on a mission to just talk shit and be about drama. Like we're really focus on trying to become better people. Like it's a spiritual thing that you might not understand because you're not taking that path. You're taking a different path and trying to merge them, but it's not working. Like that drama shit, like we don't understand that because we're trying to find understanding that can make us better. Like look at life. Like why did I do that? Why did that happen to me? Why did I allow that to happen to me? And what can I do to grow from that? That's how we look at life. You know, we're not looking at life like he did that to me, or, you know, it's not fair. Like, we don't have that victim mentality, so we empower ourselves. Unless you woken up to that realization that you got shit that you need to deal with within yourself, you're not going to understand, all right? So, and that's all I'm saying. Like, it's just that simple. Like, so it's kind of, it's weird because they can try to understand it, but unless you're really about that life, like waking up, eating a certain way, thinking a certain way, watching certain information, programming your mind to think healthy, to think positive thoughts, you're not gonna understand it. You just gotta be like, go with the you know, with the day-to-day shit that people be talking about. He's a pedophile, drama this, drama here. Like, I don't know, we ain't on that. We're just trying to clarify some shit that we feel like is being misunderstood, and we're trying to bring understanding.
Figured out. That is awesome. Because I'm still trying to figure out. Yeah, I would love to know. You should be on live talking and let people know that you got it all figured out. Because that is awesome. Like it really is.
I'm still
like I'm still working on shit. But I'm looking at the comments. You said, can Jazzy? Let me see. Okay. Now, if you are being disrespectful, I will cut the live off.
I don't complain when it comes to work or trying to do the best I can for my kids. So I don't complain. 2 days out.
Hello? Hey. From the standpoint of CarbonNation, I get what you guys are saying about the knowledge and the rhetoric. There was a live the other day, and Pee Wee had spoke on the semen thing, right? And so that was something that was very concerning to me. I understand from CarbonNation's standpoint that you guys feel like semen is information, right? And so that's the trick. That's the trick. You're saying I didn't see any of this stuff. You weren't supposed to. Okay? Anybody that's doing pedophilia stuff and things of a pedophile nature aren't going to do that out in the open in your face. Because their goal and their objective is to not get caught. It's not going to be blatant. It's just the fact that the comments that he made about the semen and about making baby Eliana his wife. From you guys' standpoint, because I've watched you guys extensively and not no clips, I show the full lives every single time. And it's those hidden moments where it's just, it's so, have you seen, I know you guys probably don't like watch Netflix and stuff like that, often or whatever, but there's a documentary and movie on various cults and stuff, right? Can y'all hear me? Yeah. But my thing is frozen. Yeah, but so okay, that's good. So they have this documentary, right? And it's called Kidnapped in Plain Sight, right? These people be doing stuff in plain, you wouldn't catch it.
You would not catch it. And so I understand how you can miss stuff like that because I too have missed stuff like that. And I'm honest enough and open enough to talk about it from experience. I talk about my own life all the time, and I've been crucified for that as well. And so I don't look at things in a way of, oh, I just have this personal vendetta or whatever against Nature Boy or any of that. Like I'm dealing with a CPS case right now because people gonna call CPS on me. So I have trolls doing real shit to me too.
That's what's up.
But at the end of the day,
what's up?
I can say from my point of view, I can't say from nobody else's point of view, yo. I can't speak for nobody else. I was very adamant about making sure that nobody told any lies. I was very, very adamant about the fact that you don't need to embellish, you don't need to make nothing up, you don't need to twist stuff. If you're going to try to nail Eligio, as you say, then you need to do it on the facts. So every time I did anything in regards to Eligio, I did it on the facts. So I can speak on the fact of the comments that he made and the behavior that I saw from him. Whether you guys see it or not, I found to be very concerning. I found it to be a lot.
Okay, and I understand that, Jazzy. And I would do the same thing if I was you. So since you said that you go with the facts, what about the facts when the actual CPS came out and actually interviewed him and his child and said this man is not a pedophile? What about this man? Or because this man said it, then it's not to be true. Because he already got clear to that. And he also went on statement on record and on live saying, okay, I understand what I said was crazy. He said, when I went back to watch it, I can understand why people would respond in the way that they would, but then he explained it. But regardless of the facts, some outsider did come in and investigated him. And he has documentation. Why are we disregarding that?
No, I didn't disregard that. CPS did come out, I believe. Weren't y'all stateside at this particular time? Yeah, you were in Texas. And so, yeah, I remember that live. I remember him showing the card of them coming out and stuff like that. But that was some years back. Now, and when
years back?
When in Texas.
Well, no, it was like a year ago when we was in Texas.
So that has nothing to do with what is currently going on because the U.S. does not have jurisdiction in Nicaragua.
No,
in Mexico,
people are still calling him a pedophile. That's what they do. And then when I was there, he didn't do any child abuse. Look at Eliana's lives, they're telling you that this didn't happen, but no one's believing. But I'm sitting here saying, okay, let me speak up about what I do know when I was there. See, I can't talk about what may or may not happen now, but what I'm saying, because people are bringing up the past, people are bringing up his old videos. When I was there, there was at least 4 children there. He has never put his hands on any of those children.
To save money.
He was never around the children.
You got to have the
ambition. And when his son was there, he was nothing but loving to his child. Anything I was responsible for.
You just got to have ambition.
But he never done any of those things or abused any of those children. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like we're just saying with our sound judgment based off of like our observation, like we're not oblivious to like clues, like subtle clues like that either. We just know. I know personally, like me speaking personally, like I think he does. He says, like from a personal perspective, but I never got the indication or saw any evidence that he was trying to,
$20, $30
abuse or take advantage of children in that way at all. While I was there, so that's all we're trying to clear up. We can't speak what we didn't see when we weren't there, but we're just saying after spending an extensive amount of time with this person that we judge them to not be of this character. That's all we're saying.
Not in a month.
I get what you guys are saying.
Maybe.
And I definitely understand that because you are saying that you didn't see him do anything with the child. I just think from my own personal feelings, some of the comments and stuff he made were just very concerning. The fact of saying that, a person should be able to, have sexual interactions. So, when And when that was
what you gotta understand, you're living with the program of your mind, but you go to the east, other countries, that's what they do.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, and I can hear you.
So, I mean, we go based off of
but
the law.
we get the culture, but see that.
But he's entitled to his own belief system.
Yeah.
And as long as he don't live in a country and acts that out to be illegal, he can say whatever he wants. And he could even go to a country where it is allowed. And they're not going to look at him how you look at him because they've been culturally programmed a different way.
Yeah.
See, so you're only looking through a perception of your own programming. Which people say, well,
Rambo.
but everybody got a different way.
Rambo. Would you be comfortable, Rambo, Serenity, if you guys had a daughter, would you be comfortable with a grown man having sex with your 9-year-old?
I talked to your sister about that.
But that's in the context of...
Yeah, but I'm saying, if you're saying that it is cultural and it's okay to do that, because he's saying, based on his belief system,
Say it was okay or not, because we're saying
but that is
I did the
okay.
same thing too.
Which is, it is happening. But just because it is happening does not make it right. That doesn't make it okay.
It doesn't make it wrong either. It's based on belief system.
Like, there's tribes who do crazy ass shit that you would never agree with. The whole world probably wouldn't agree with, but to them, that's normal. There is nothing wrong with, there's no morality attached to that because that's their way of life. But you're trying to impose your way of life onto other people's way of life, and that's not our business to do. We do what we do, what we believe in, but we can't oppress other people. Like, I can't go down to the Amazon right now and try to tell these indigenous people, like, hey, y'all shouldn't be marrying each other that young, like, because I got it all figured out over here in America. Like, that's some type of like I feel entitled. That's the type of entitlement that we have as people who were supposedly civilized. That we think that we got to go out and save all these people who already have an established culture. And he's just trying to create his own culture. That's the way I look at it.
And he's trying to create his own culture, right? That states that it's okay to have sex with children, even though many studies have said that it's harmful to children.
Get is yourself.
So we're going to negate all of that because that is the concern.
I know you guys.
That is a child. A 9-year-old is a child. That's a child. So you can't say that he didn't do ABC.
That's just a
but he's okay.
You that
and this is.
That's so arbitrary because everybody matures in a different way. Like, we can't just like that. That's so domesticated way of thinking. Like, we think like that because we've been programmed to think like that. What if we open up our mind and like realize that some of these 18-year-old women ain't even mature enough to be in a relationship because they haven't even developed the skills to be in a relationship. They don't know how to cook, they don't know how to clean, they don't know how to deal with issues, they don't know how to live in a community because they've been programmed a different way. And while in other communities, by the time that girl's 13, 14 years old, they're way more advanced maturely than that person. So how am I to make a judgment that the 18-year-old, because of the law, is more suitable to be married? Like, that's not my judge. Like, that's a personal basis, depending on the maturity of that person. If we're talking about from a natural, like, I understand from a domesticated, programmed, supposedly civilized perspective, that seems crazy. But from a different, more natural-based, indigenous perspective, it's completely rational.
I can't eat sandwiches.
That's all I'm saying.
Sandwiches and
I get what you're saying, right? I get what you're saying. But at the same time, if these countries have laws, okay, and their laws are against, doing certain things, then regardless of thinking outside of the box, regardless of conditioning, regardless of wanting to live an indigenous lifestyle according to your own belief systems, it would still be deemed wrong and therefore a crime according to that law. So if this law is making Eligio adhere to them, then we can't really say that he didn't do whatever, because I'm going to tell you what, they have to have something. He's a U.S. citizen, He cannot just be held without anything. He still has his rights as a U.S. citizen. The embassy isn't saying anything about whatever it is. They also took the technology, what they could get their hands on in Nicaragua. So I feel like there is something that they found where they feel like it is justifiable to hold Eligio. Because I'm going to tell you what, the U.S. will definitely come and get its citizens in situations where their human rights are being violated. And to imprison him without any charges or any crime committed and no evidence being produced, they will be violating Eligio's human rights. So there is something there.
Again, Jazzy, Rambo and I never said that he is in jail off of false accusations. We're not talking about that. You don't even truly know why he's in jail. No one truly knows until it comes out. This is what he's convicted with. We didn't say that, he's wrongly accused of being in jail. We're speaking on the things that we know that people are talking about, that we know to be true, that this is not what's happening. But I said that if he's in jail and if they found something that he is guilty of, justice will prevail. Just like if he is innocent, justice will prevail. So Rambo and I are not on here switching or doing whatever you're saying. We're saying that this is what we know to be about. We're not saying that he shouldn't be. He's in there for a reason. So
right. I just had an issue with the misinformation. Y'all are entitled to believe and look at things the way that you want to. We're all entitled to our own opinions on the situation. I just would appreciate for both sides to be fair about it. Don't say something is what it is and that's not what it is. But he did say out his own mouth that they basically accused him of abusing a child. He did say this, that this is before they put the cuffs on him, and when they first walked up, he said they accused him of abusing a child. A neighbor saw him or whatever, and we don't know if it's a neighboring country. We don't know what neighbor or whatever that is, or how they would even see that, because I did observe that they I have no clue.
Yeah, it could be anything. And I think that's why people are saying that the trolls did this. No one knows. Everybody, no
one definitely, because I can say for certain that I know for a fact I didn't call Nicaragua, and I know that Mr. Marquez did not call Nicaragua. Like, I know that, and so a lot of that has been said. That's incorrect. The article was posted after he was arrested, so the article had nothing to do with his arrest, okay? And I'm trying to think of all the things that I have heard all of these people saying that is completely and totally incorrect. And so the article was just reporting on what happened with that. As far as the other stuff, I agree with your stance on the fact that I feel like as long as he is investigated and it's clear, that's fine. If the investigators say they don't have nothing, they don't have nothing. And everybody do need to just go ahead and move on about their merry little way. But just getting to that point of just making sure that children are safe and making sure, your women were safe, and plenty of times y'all said y'all was perfectly fine. Okay, ain't gonna force you to feel like you've been abused if you don't feel like you've been abused, okay? And so, but from, certain standpoints, everybody's going to have their opinions and things like that. But I do want to say to you all and to the other people of CarbonNation, look, I respect what y'all doing. I respect y'all having your own opinion and stuff like that. I do get that it's a little tense because y'all do be a little feisty. You and your full Leo moon today, Serenity. And because I'm a Leo moon. So I'm like, you and your full Leo moon today. I get it. I feel you, girl. But outside of that, keep doing what y'all doing. I'm glad to see that y'all have worked it out and things like that. I'm glad to see that y'all are moving forward on your journey. Whatever beliefs you want to keep, you keep. Whatever you want to get rid of, you want to get rid of, and that's fine. As long as you guys heal up and move forward in a positive direction, I couldn't hope for more. So I wish you guys well on your journey. Okay.
All right.
Wish you the same.
Peace.
always gonna take what you say and twist it. It don't matter what, because people aren't out to understand. You know, there's a lot of people who are just out there to see the flaws in others because they think that if they see the flaws in you, they don't know how to see them in themselves. You know? And I don't expect people to understand, because people only understand to a certain degree or capacity, you know, that they want to. Sometimes you gotta be willing to let go of your previous understanding to accept new understanding. You know, so, but it is what it is. You know, people are gonna think the way they want to think. They're gonna take our words and they're gonna say certain, you know, without trying to understand, because, like I said, they're not on their mission to understand. Like, so.
Exactly. And again, like I said, because people are like, you should just be quiet, like y'all have been. Like, there's a time to speak and a time not to speak. And, you know, this was a time to speak, you know, because we were there, we saw what happened, and you got to do the right thing. And regardless of what anybody said about me and Rambo, regardless of the videos they did about us, regardless if Pee-wee said whatever she said, you are the example of who you want to be. No one can defer you of being who you are. And so with me, I'm an honest person, an upright person, and everything I do is out of love and out of care. And so it doesn't matter what no one say about me, because it's not going to shape the person that I am and who I want to be. And that's the reason why you see me here now, because I know I have a lot of followers and a lot of watchers. And so now I want to show you this is who you should be. Anything that you go through, anybody that you care about, or that you know, when you see maybe there's some injustice, you know, speak up and say something. It doesn't hurt to speak up.
And also, like, you know, I personally, like, I know what it feels like to be locked up in there, and that's why I was that's why I'm like, you know, if he didn't do anything, like, let me see if there's anything I could do to see if maybe he's just in there for some accusation or somebody playing a joke and calling the embassy. Because I know what it feels like to be locked up and feel like you don't know when you're getting out. And it's just like, you just want to be free and smell that fresh air and, you know, be free out of that cage and that bondage. So that's why I had some compassion at that point. So I'm like, you know, let me call him, call the embassy, or see if, like, I can get a hold to see what he's being charged with, if it has any legitimacy, you know, because, you know, it's still like, I still, you know, see him like as a friend, a teacher, somebody who, you know, I feel like everybody's a teacher in my life, you know. Everybody in my reality teaches me something. Even Zen teaches me so much on a day-to-day basis. So that's how I look at it. So, you know, it's just like anybody, even if you don't agree with them, like, you spend enough time, like, you're bound to feel some type of connection to him. So you're like, you know, let me see, make sure he's good, you know. But that's just how I am. I don't have, like, malicious intent. Like, I ain't trying to, like, be like, oh, you know, that's what you get. Like, nah, I want to figure out if he's really in there for a legit reason, and if there's anything I could do if he's not, you know.
Exactly.
But that's just how it is. I mean, like, we're on this journey of growth. Like, we're really, like, you know, I know people say, like, spirituality and, like, they wear crystals and shit, but we just going deep into our own self, trying to figure out and uncovering and who we are and expressing who we are, you know. And that's the bottom line. It's just human psychology 101, you know, is who are you, and, you know, why do you do the things you do, and do you have any toxic behaviors and patterns? And we didn't want to look at, and the whole situation was like a boot camp for, you know, your growth, you know, and that's what I wanted to talk about with, and bring some understanding that there's ashrams all over India, man. Like, this is shit that's been going on forever, but there's no drama coming from there, at least that I heard of it, because it's respected. Spirituality and the spiritual practice is respected, and teachers are respected as much as the students respect the teachers, and it's just more of an understanding. But when it comes to the Western world, somebody try to do that here, it's like a disconnect, because we don't know how to tap into that part of ourselves, so we reject anything that brings us change and growth, and we try to demonize it and criticize it. But from a whole different perspective, somebody from the East came, they'll be like, oh, that's your master teacher, or that's your teacher. Like, oh, that's what's up. Like, they respect that, you know, and they honor that, but it's a different culture, so it's a disconnect in the mind, and we don't truly understand that. So I get it, you know, I get why people react the way they react, you know, because they're not coming from that culture.
Exactly. Exactly. And also, like, just because we're not there, it doesn't mean we still shouldn't speak up to what we know is true, because y'all can only go by what you see. Because I know when I was there was members that will call him up and be like, thank you. Even the members that went on live and talk shit about him and everybody in CarbonNation, later on, they end up calling him, be like, I want to thank you for everything that you did, everything that you said, you was right, and I want to come back. So y'all don't see that. And so I ain't no coward, you know. I know why I did what I did, because I wanted to help myself and help everybody else. And so that's the reason why I'm still out here doing it. Even though I'm not there, I'm still supporting people, trying to make a difference and trying to make a change, regardless of the fact.
Yeah, people have their own like perspectives. Like I think, you know, maybe some of the stuff we did was too extreme. But like, I was listening to a podcast and it was an Asian guy, and he was saying that his teacher made him fast for 100. The process is honored and is understood like that. To get to a certain level, you got to do certain things that'll bring certain things out of you and bring greatness out of you. And that doesn't come by just like, what's up? Like, just come live here and we'll all chill every day like that. It's some things you got to do to bring out greatness out of people, to bring out certain characteristics out of people. And unfortunately, we rather criticize the process than appreciate the process for what it creates, you know, for the growth it creates and the expansion it creates and the person that you become when you come out of that, you know.
Yeah.
Brainwash, the chosen few, 3 cent brainwash. Oh, cool. So that statement is just, that's perfect, because now you don't have to grow. Now you can just go back to living your life and go to your job, and you just rationalize ever having to do anything for yourself, man. Congratulations. Let's give him a hand and let him know that, you know, he did the right thing. But it's just people like that, like very small-minded people. I mean, I guess I shouldn't fault them because they don't have a large capacity for understanding. It's very minimal. It's like,
yeah.
it is what it
and
is.
this is what happens when you stand up for what is right. You're going to be stoned. You're going to be called names and all this and that, and it's okay. Like, it's all right, because everyone's being recorded. Everybody's being judged.
Who's begging for money? Hey, Jessica, who's begging for money? Who? Did we propose to PayPal? Like,
yeah.
They just looking for shit. Like, they don't even want to, like, really have a conversation and understand. See, I appreciate those people.
Yeah.
No matter what, at the end of the day, even if somebody talks shit, but if they come to you one-on-one, they're like, you know what, like, let's come to understanding. I appreciate that over anything. Just like you said with what's her name, with Ashe Divine, like, she was actually open to receptive, despite the shit that she taught.
Yeah.
But she came to a point where she collected herself. She was like, okay, let's have a conversation, because we're just two beings having this experience, right? We all fucked up. We all came from a fucked up environment. We all came from toxic relationships, toxic families, and we're all growing and on this path some way, you know. We're all here trying to learn. If you're here for a reason, you know. But even if you might not know it, might be subconsciously you're trying to grow.
Rambo.
But let's talk about it. Let's discuss things maturely. We ain't gotta name why, like say brainwash, or just say little comments like that. When we can have more deep understandings or deep conversations that can bring understanding. Like, that's what I would try to get to, because that's the real shit, right? That's when you really elevate who you are as a person. You grow through conversations like that.
Yeah, exactly. And they said Zen used to be called the CPS. Zen is in danger. Oh no, Zen. Do you want to say something, Zen? It's all good. But I think this is going to be my last live for the day. I went live like 3 times. But yeah, everybody's being recorded. Everybody is being tested. Whatever you choose to say and do at this time. It's who I am. I'm still going to do the right thing, the honorable thing, and keep integrity with who I am at the end of the day. Ain't that right?
That feels good.
Yep. Let's
I
see.
do not like you in CarbonNation. I will admit it.
Yeah. Oops. Oh yeah, send me a message and we can talk about your chart.
Send me a message.
Yeah.
You never want to look at the camera when you know.
Oh, somebody is wanting to speak. Okay. Now we're gonna let some people in, but if you're being rude and disrespectful, we're not gonna let you talk anymore. Okay, let me let her in. The little freaks.
Why some of y'all?
I'm gonna say I'm born.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm sorry, my camera's broken. You know, kids. I got a 4-year-old. Yeah, she likes to put things in water all the time. But I just want to say I appreciate y'all coming out and even speaking to the public because, you know, you're the only ones that could really, like, you know, speak what's on your mind. People can't speak for you. And I think if you look at a lot of the people that are quote-unquote haters or trolls, especially like the earlier people like Ashe Divine, Young Pharaoh, even me, like, at the beginning we were rocking with Eligio.
Yeah.
And you know that for a fact because you've been there since the beginning, so you know how he was speaking to like Ashe Divine before all this stuff even popped off and went totally left. So I don't think it's that people are just hating on him to hate on him.
Yeah.
But the way that he has presented himself, a lot of times is very arrogant, very rude. He talks down to people. He talks down to us in quote-unquote Babylon. And it rubs people the wrong way. And people have a right to be upset.
Yeah.
And I think that's what CarbonNation doesn't really understand.
Exactly.
Yeah, I personally don't have a problem with CarbonNation, especially your earlier members like you guys that really are about that life and about that message. Like, I love you guys. It's him and his arrogance and the way he talks down to people and having people, you have to call me to Christ and you have to do this. And you, like, as one human to another, you should not be dictating another adult's life. Like, come on now, come off your high horse. That's what I went, like.
Well, I can understand where you're coming from. But it's all in like a perspective. See, because people, I understand you saying that the way he talks to people you don't like, and he's arrogant, he's this and that. But at the same time, people don't have to continue to watch. You know, when he's speaking, or when people choose to give that energy. But just like you said, people are entitled. The trolls are entitled to having their opinion, so is everyone else that chooses to follow CarbonNation. So is everyone else that chooses to support CarbonNation. So it's like a battle with people that what they're saying and doing is wrong. Like, do what you have to do if you feel like it's right. But my whole stance was, and even for myself, was you do what you have to do if you know if it's right. So that's why I came on live today, because a lot of things that were being said weren't true. Now I understand he ain't everybody's cup of tea. He is him. He ain't gonna change. He always gonna be like that.
And I guess we just understand that. Like, we accept that. Like, we accept him for who he is. And you know, like, personally, like I can have things a different way. Like I can have things done a different way. And you know, just like you know, like I don't need all that. But some people do need that tough presence, and some people, that's what sparks them to actually make change. You know. So it's just like you said, if it's not your cup of tea, like, you know, then just switch the channel. But
that's the thing. I'm sorry to cut you off, Rambo, but that's the thing. Like, the pendulum swings both ways, and that's what CarbonNation doesn't understand. Like, yeah, if it's not your cup of tea, just turn it off. But even like with a friend back here in quote-unquote Babylon, if your friend did something you don't like, are you just gonna be like, you know what, I cut you off, that's it, I don't know you no more, slam the door? No, you're gonna rock with them, you're gonna tell them the truth, because, you know, some people rather be kissed with lies than smacked with the truth. Sometimes you're gonna smack your friend with the truth. And then what Eligio would do is come back ruthless. Like, he has said things to me over the simplest, minute.
Oh, it went out.
yeah.
I'm sorry, like, even like, it could be I could tell him like, oh, he could say the sky is purple, and I'd be like, well, you know, over here looks kind of blue to me. And then he'll go on a tangent, call me all type of bitches and hoes and all the, like, you know, like, that's not something the Christ does. And that turns people off. And like I said, like I was somebody that was rocking with him in the beginning because he is very intelligent. But yeah, truth be told, that he's not really saying nothing that we haven't heard before. I think he's very charismatic, but I think he has a side to him that cannot be like looked over. That's very manipulative, very using, very abusive. And maybe because you're not susceptible, you feel like you're not susceptible to certain type of abuse. Like he's manipulative, he's very covert, and people are smart. He's been through a lot in his life, because he told me personally he's been through a lot in his life where you have to learn how to alchemize the system, and it might not always be in the most like positive way. Like sometimes he has a malicious energy to him.
Exactly, and that's
you cannot deny that.
People. And so we think that life is going to be about a bed of roses and everybody's supposed to be nice and sweet, but all of us have a lot of shit on us from our past, and so you got to know how to fight their own inner demons. And so a lot of times when people are coming at him, that is his own demons that he has to alchemize. He is showing the viewers, this is how you redirect energy to work for you. This is they know how to mess with you psychologically. But in order for you to get out of that mindset, because everyone's saying that we're brainwashed, everyone is brainwashed, you're going to have to go at the demons hard and heavy. And I'm not calling you a demon, but if you came at him in a certain way and he addressed you in a certain way, he's just like, you know, you just can't talk to me any type of way. And that's what people seem to forget, that just because someone come at you and talking to you does not necessarily mean you got to take what they're going to give you. And it may not be nice. Sometimes we're too nice, and that's the reason why we are allowing the system to give us what they're giving us, but we're following along with it because we're too nice. Right now, he has his own movement. What's stopping anybody else from creating their own movement and what they believe in? We're so fixated on Nature Boy, on Grandmaster Chick, on CarbonNation, but what about you and what you are doing for what you believe in? We get a lot of the things that he is saying you don't agree with. You don't agree with, and that's cool, but what are you doing? What are you promoting to show what it is that you believe in instead of bashing someone else and what they believe in, what they're trying to do? What are we doing as a people? Even Rambo, what are we doing? What do we want to do? And I ask you that, I ask all the viewers, what are you doing in your life that shows you what you believe in instead of pointing a finger at what someone else is doing? Yeah, he's doing the best that he can. In some places he's fallen short, but in a lot of things he has changed a lot of people's lives. But
he don't understand that it's okay to fall short.
What is everybody else doing?
It seems like he don't understand that it's okay to fall short. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I wouldn't agree. I don't agree with that because he has several videos where he came on and asked for forgiveness and said he was sorry for what he said, and like he's learning just like everyone else.
But then he goes, yeah, he is. He's learning. He needs to know that he's not Christ. He does like. I'm just trying to understand what he thinks.
Christ didn't do what Christ did. We have this idea of what Christ is. Like Christ is the Buddha and them other people, but no, Christ went in on people that was against the Holy Spirit and against what is true. So sometimes you're gonna have to be like that in order to make a stance. And if you feel a certain way about it, you gotta ask yourself, why are you so convicted by it? Because
I don't understand why one man thinks he has jurisdiction over another.
I'm just speaking in you. I don't know you like personally, so I'm just saying, and that's just like what Rambo was saying. Some people might need that type of energy. Some people might need that shaking. I know with me, I needed that shaking up, or somebody had to like tell me like, what did you need all of that? You know, they like talking too loud. Like, why are you being so abrasive? And we get that.
Yeah, and I think there's different teaching styles for every person, you know, like I said, like, you know, if that's not how you like things, and that's part of the reason why, you know, I just felt like I wanted to do things on my own terms. That's part of the reason why I personally left, because I just wanted to do things differently, like, you know, not necessarily that he was doing anything crazy to me personally or that he was abusive to me. It's just like, I was like...
But he was using you. He was using you. And he was using
I was using him too.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
But you wasn't telling him when to go to sleep. You wasn't telling him who he could lay with. You wasn't telling him when to wake up, when to eat, when to, like, these are things that I don't think one human should have jurisdiction over another. And you said earlier about teachers.
That was an exchange that I allowed consciously.
No, it absolutely is.
You know, I can't blame him for that, because, like, I knew what I was getting myself into, you know, and, you know, I was there for enough time to be like, quickly when I got there, I was like, this ain't what I thought it was, but I stayed because I wanted to learn and I wanted to see what it was about. It was just something different, you know. But yeah, like, I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew what I was in, and that he was calling all the shots, but at the same time, shit, I was getting somewhere to grow, somewhere to, you know, make music, somewhere to eat. There's other, you know, so there's pros and cons to it, you know, to everything in life, you know. So that's just how I look at it.
But you know that you did not need to. Yeah, of course, love.
Do you have a job? Like,
do I have a job?
Yeah, do you have a job?
I work for myself.
Oh, you work for yourself? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you grow your own food?
I grow my own herbs, but I get my food from the farmer's market. I'm a apothecarian. Like, if you look on my page, you see that I make medicines and things like that.
Okay.
Herbs.
Well, the reason, and good for you for working for yourself. That's actually really good. The reason why I asked that is because I wanted to go back to what you were saying about having another person having jurisdiction on you. We don't realize that the United States of America is a cult. We think that these little small sectors that we see, these little people, and, you know, they're doing these crazy things, like that is a cult. But the United States of America is a cult because unless you work for yourself, but even working for yourself is not even your own business, because if you don't pay take that business, and they will also put you in jail. But then also, they control your food. They control everything that's in that environment, because why do you eat what you eat? Why, when you go to the farmer's market, there's only certain things, and when you go to the grocery store, there's only certain things. There's so much food out here, but it's limited because they're controlling everything. So no matter where you are, you're going to be in a controlled environment, but at least be in an environment that adheres to what you believe in. And that is promoting you, because the United States does not promote anybody but its own selfish gains. And especially if you're a black person in America, they're most definitely not going to support you. It's going to be even harder, and especially as a black man, it's going to be even harder. As a black woman, you know, we get a little bit more perks and benefits, and especially if we have children, they're really going to support us. But if we go against our own very man, they're really going to support us. So we have to look at it beyond what you see is like, oh, he's dictating you, he's making you eat at solar noon, he's making you be vegan, he's making you dress a certain way. You have to look at the objectivity as to why these things were occurring. And that's the reason why I stayed as long as I did, because I understood what it was about. But when I was in the States, it was totally different. They're controlling me for their own selfish gains. Okay, what does it matter if he has a lot of people who are eating vegan? He wants you to take care of yourself. He wants you to keep the divine knowledge of self. That's what he.
But a lot of this stuff that is based
to that, they gotta go. They have to leave.
A lot of that stuff was not based on any fact. From my perspective, it wasn't based on fact. It was just based on his own selfish need for, like, someone to praise him. Like, that's what. And the United States is very corrupt. But this is not Saudi Arabia. Like, the people are the ones that make the rules. The people are the ones that decide the bills. The people are the ones that pass the laws. It's gotten out of hand now, I will admit, and it's cool.
Yeah. Oh, it keeps going out.
I just want carbon. I look at the.
Alright, yeah, it keeps going out. So yeah.
Somebody else want to come.
Okay, this will be the last person. Yeah. Peace. Okay. No idea what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so today was the day for everybody to express change in a good way or in a bad way, you need to ask yourself which way do you want your words to defer out into your universe. And whatever you're saying is going to come back to you regardless. Okay, and this will be the last person. Well, well, no, I'm just, yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, you can go back and watch it, Sydney. Yeah. I'm thankful. So many random thoughts. Okay, I don't know.
Alright, let's go. Oh.
Peace. Okay, I don't think she can hear. I have no idea what that's asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she can hear us, y'all.
Jesus, look, you're staring us down.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Yeah, and I just want to say about, you know, about the whole situation about men, you know, controlling other men, you know, so, like, I just wanted to say, like, like that situation that happened, you know, like, and I did put myself through that, like, how you gonna blame somebody else, because you could speak up, and even further than that, if you don't like it, you could leave.
Yeah.
You know, so, it's not for me, like, somebody else to come in and tell somebody else how to run things, you know? It's like me going to your life and being like, oh, you should do things that, you shouldn't talk to the men like this, like trying to regulate and like, you know, like as if you don't agree with it, you can leave, you know? And so, like, yeah, I did that, and I learned from that. And now I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore because I want to speak up for what I believe in and what I want. If I don't like things a certain way, but that taught me that lesson about myself that if you go to an environment and you don't speak up, then ain't nothing gonna change, and you're gonna be subjected to that thing that you don't like because you're too hesitant to speak up, you know?
Yeah.
So that's just taught me about myself, and I learned through that experience. So now I know when I'm in a situation, if I don't like something, I better speak up. I better say like, oh, I don't like this, I'm not gonna go along with this. And you could either blaming the other person.
Yeah.
So you wanna try it again, or?
Let's see. Well, I want Supreme Third Eye to come in. How do you go to it? Yeah, there's a few people that want to. Yeah. Okay.
Peace, peace. Peace, Serenity and Rambo. You guys have been in a lot of questionings today. I only have one.
Okay.
And you might not want to address it. It is in regards to the late, great Mama Dia.
Okay.
What was the outcome with that? Because it was like a lot of things that was addressed. Accusations made that he had sex with Mama Dia and things like that. I know that sounds crazy. I know. I'm just repeating what is being spoken of.
Yeah, I never heard that one.
Yeah. Basically, I guess. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I thought you were still asking the question.
Yeah, basically, it's just I wanted to know, like, how was Mama Dia and the situation on how she left this plane.
Yeah, everything that was said, the videos, and even Flo, he went live with someone. Like, all of that is true. Like, everything that was said. To be there. And Mama Dia, she didn't let us know that she had a 30-year heart condition. And I remember, actually, Mama Dia and I used to get into it all the time. I know, I get into it with everybody. Because when she first got there, she was taking her medicine. I do remember her taking her medicine because we were going through her things. Because that's what you have to do when people come, like to make sure they're not bringing anything that they have. And so I did see her pills. I said, oh, you're taking pills. And she was like,